First up tonight at 5:30 in Campaign 2018.
I think just with the prevalence of what's going on, obviously it affects our generation going forward.
3 weeks from today, voters, you get your chance to finally head to the polls. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight at 5:30. I'm Mark Zinni.
And I'm Denise DeCenzo. This is a midterm election, as you know, but a big turnout is expected. And this year's cybersecurity is certainly a big focus as well.
Channel 3's chief Capitol reporter Susan Raff is live right now at the state capitol in Hartford with more details. Big day coming now, 3 weeks and counting, Susan.
Big day indeed. In fact, Connecticut is gearing up for a very busy election. And security is a major concern this year, especially what's been happening in the past few months. And now Connecticut, we're told, met with state election officials, met with federal officials today. And what did they talk about? Security. Protecting Connecticut's election has become a top priority. This year, the Secretary of the state learned Russia was trying to interfere with the state's databases.
We're putting some federal funds to work as we speak, making sure that the connections between all of Connecticut's 169 towns and our office are more secure.
Connecticut was one of 21 states that were attacked by hackers. Only Illinois was compromised. To help Connecticut beef up its security, the federal government is giving the state $5 million. Do you think about security at all when you vote?
All the time. Yeah. I mean, you don't want anything happening with your personal data or anything, so yeah.
In most midterm elections, Connecticut sees roughly a 50% turnout, much lower than presidential years. But this year, the state is expecting a larger than normal voter turnout, especially with younger voters.
I think just with the prevalence of what's going on, obviously it affects our generation going forward. Yeah, I think people are concerned.
Younger voters like Nick Wiest will have an impact in this year's election. There's a huge surge of younger voters everywhere. In Connecticut, between 2008 and 2010, more than 8,000 young people registered to vote. In the most recent election cycle, that number jumped to well over 43,000. And it's not just younger voters stirring up election fever.
I think so because of the governor's race.
You can't have an opinion if you don't vote.
Right.
The deadline to register online to vote can be done until October the 30th. After that, you can still register to vote, but you need to do it in person and you need to do it on Election Day. As for absentee ballots, those are still good, but you need to do that on Election Day and you have to do it before the polls close. We're live at the state capitol in Hartford. Susan Raff, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.